Okay, for the last part of this video, I would like to talk about the course website and where you can find any of these things, and how to go about and everything. So always start here. Pretty self-explanatory. Your syllabus here, which I've already gone over. Course schedule I just have in here for quick reference on things and what's going on. Course content is the most important folder that you'll need to know about. Remember that my view looks a little bit different than yours because I obviously have the instructor view and you just have the student view. But as you'll see, there's a weekly folder for each subject, and you have week 7, deviance and crime. It corresponds with the weeks on the syllabus course schedule. So we go into week 1. You'll have your assignments here, go over the syllabus. Discussion board 1, introductions, and then the syllabus here, or syllabus quiz here. You have 3 attempts on this. And then obviously I want you to kind of just introduce yourself to the discussion board, and then, to get to know your classmates a little bit better, ask them questions, and then respond to 2 other students' discussion board questions, okay? So the next thing that I want to show you, obviously, is, well, what do some of your other assignments look like? I haven't created the quiz for next week yet, but I'll be doing that later this week. But here's an example of another discussion board in which you need to go out and find an article that summarizes sociological research, and then you have to write a summary about it, and then you create a question for your classmates. And so what I've done this semester is something different than I've done in the past, is that I have provided assignment examples. Okay, so here, if you click on that, it kind of shows you what the expectations are for the assignment. Okay, and so here's answers to all the questions here, and then the citation at the end of where you got the article. Okay, so please utilize those when they're available anyway. Obviously, I don't provide them for things like when you're answering questions about a movie, because if I had an assignment example, it'd give the answers away, and I can't do that. But for these more general things, like where you're going out and find something that nobody else is going to have, we utilize this. I'll go ahead and show you another, like one of your homework assignments here. Here we go. Culture. So in the culture chapter, I'm going to have you watch this movie called God Grew Tired of Us, which looks at or follows Sudanese refugees immigrating to America, and over several years, and what their experience is like when they shift these, 2 kind of different cultures. And then you answer this. Oh, click the wrong thing. So then you click on this assignment sheet, and then it shows you what the questions are. And typically, if you have the podcast or a film worksheet, you'll have typically 3 to 4 to maybe 5 questions to ask. And this one is concept application, so picking a concept from the book and applying it to the movie, compare and contrast, and then reflection. So, reflecting from your own personal experience. This is a typical assignment here. Some will be harder, some will be easier. It just kind of depends on what the content is and all those things. So the other important thing that you need to be aware about is, the last thing that's important for you is in this announcements tab here in Blackboard are these to-do lists, okay? And excuse me, I'll always post these in announcements Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Along with opening all of the course material for that week. And this is basically what they'll look like. They'll say, hello, how are you? Here's your first week to do. Pretty simple this week. Please watch the course introduction videos, which you're supposed to be watching right now. And then 2, please review the syllabus and take the syllabus quiz. 3, please introduce yourself in the instructions discussion board. So this is what they'll look like on a weekly basis, and I will always post these as a guide to help you kind of figure out what you're supposed to do for that week, in terms of assignments and quizzes and so on and so forth. Okay, so to make sure that you have actually watched this entire video, I'm going to offer an extra credit assignment. So to earn an extra credit assignment for watching all these videos, please send me an email at sdonnelly@jsu.edu. Put in the subject line "My Favorite Movie," and then in 2 or 3 sentences, tell me about your favorite movie and why it is your favorite movie. And if you do that, I will give you 5 points extra credit. Easy extra credit at the beginning of the semester. Okay, I'm looking forward to this class, and I hope you have a great first week of school. Take care. Bye.